Welcome to today's Blueprint News. We begin tonight with the 2026 U.S. Senate election forecast. This is the most comprehensive Senate outlook yet, and the numbers reveal a highly competitive landscape across America. According to Race to the WH, Republicans currently hold a 65.6% chance to win the Senate majority, while Democrats stand at 34.4%. Now let's take you through every state, one by one, to see where each race stands. Alabama, Republican Steve Marshall dominates with a 97.5% chance of victory. Democrats trail far behind at just 2.5%. This race remains solidly Republican, one of the safest seats in the nation. Alaska, Senator Dan Sullivan leads comfortably with 73%, while Democrats hold 27%. Despite small gains for Democrats, Alaska remains reliably red. Arkansas, Republican Tom Cotton is practically untouchable, holding 98.5% compared to just 1.5% for Democrats. Arkansas stays deep red. Colorado, Democratic Senator John Hickenlooper maintains a commanding 98.2% lead. The GOP sits at only 1.8%. Colorado remains one of the safest Democratic states in this cycle. Delaware, Democrat Chris Coons holds 96.8%, with Republicans lagging at 3.2%. A comfortable re-election likely for Coons. Florida, Attorney General Ashley Moody is the clear Republican favorite with 81.8%, while Democrats stand at 18.2%. Florida continues to lean red despite occasional blue waves. Georgia, Senator Jon Ossoff appears strong with 77.4%, compared to 22.6% for Republican Doug Collins. Georgia, once a battleground, now leans Democratic in this forecast. Idaho, Republican Jim Risch dominates at 98.6%, leaving Democrats at only 1.4%. No surprises here. Solid red territory. Illinois, Democrat Juliana Stratton commands 92.7%, with Republicans at 7.3%. Illinois remains firmly Democratic. Iowa, a competitive race. Republican Ashley Hinson leads with 76.7%, while Democrat Turek trails at 23.3%. Iowa stays in GOP hands, but shows modest Democratic presence. Kansas, Senator Roger Marshall holds 85.9%, with Democrats at 14.1%. Kansas continues its long Republican streak. Kentucky, Republican Daniel Cameron dominates the field with 96.6%, while Democrat Stevenson trails with 3.4%. Kentucky remains solidly red. Louisiana, Senator Bill Cassidy is secure with 97.7%. Democrats manage just 2.3%. Another deep red state. Maine, Democrat Janet Mills is favored at 63.1%, while Republican Susan Collins follows with 36.9%. Maine leans blue but remains competitive. Massachusetts, Senator Ed Markey is overwhelmingly favored with 98.9%. Republicans only 1.1%. A guaranteed blue seat. Michigan, one of 2026's most watched races. Democrat Mallory McMorrow leads at 54.6%, while Republican Mike Rogers trails closely at 45.4%. A genuine battleground could decide Senate control. Minnesota, Democrat Peggy Flanagan commands 81.6%, Republicans at 18.4%. Minnesota remains securely blue. Mississippi, Republican Cindy Hyde-Smith dominates with 96.5%, while Democrats are at 3.5%. Mississippi stays red. Montana. Republican Steve Daines leads with 90.3%. Democrats stand at 9.7%. Montana looks locked for the GOP. Nebraska. Republican Pete Ricketts holds 87.5%. Democrat Osborne sits at 12.5%. Strong Republican advantage continues. New Hampshire. Democrat Chris Pappas maintains 71.8%, while Republican Chris Sununu follows with 28.2%. Democrats still control this battleground, but margins matter. New Jersey. Senator Cory Booker enjoys a safe 96.2% lead. Republicans only 3.8%. New Jersey remains solid blue. New Mexico. Senator Ben Ray Lujan leads with 92.4%. Republicans at 7.6%. Firmly Democratic. North Carolina. Democrat Josh Cooper is at 74.5%, while Republican Michael Whatley stands at 25.5%. North Carolina remains competitive, but leans blue for now. Ohio. Republican John Husted now leads 59.6% to 40.4% over Democratic Senator Sherrod Brown. Ohio appears poised to shift red. Oklahoma. Republican Mark Wayne Mullen leads with 98.4%. Democrats trail at 1.6%. A Republican fortress. Oregon. Democrat Jeff Merkley holds 98.2%. Republicans only 1.8%. Another strong blue seat. Rhode Island. Democrat Jack Reed at 97.3%. Republicans at 2.7%. Solid Democratic territory. South Carolina. Republican Lindsey Graham stands at 92.9%. Democrats trail with 7.1%. Safe GOP seat. South Dakota. Republican Mike Rounds dominates with 97.4%. Democrats at 2.6%. A predictable Republican win. Tennessee. Senator Bill Hagerty leads 98.5%. Democrats just 1.5%. No contest here. Another strong red hold. Texas. A closer than expected race. Republican John Cornyn at 74.3%. Democrat James Tallarico gaining attention with 25.7%. Texas remains red, but the Democratic movement is growing. Virginia. Senator Mark Warner holds 96%. Republicans just 4%. Virginia stays solid blue. West Virginia. Republican Moore Capito leads overwhelmingly with 98.5%. Democrats only 1.5%. A firm GOP stronghold. Wyoming. Senator Cynthia Lummis dominates with 98.4%. Democrats at 1.6%. One of the reddest states in the country. So here's the bottom line. The Republican Party remains on track to reclaim Senate control, holding a 2-to-1 probability advantage over Democrats. But with battlegrounds like Michigan, Georgia, Ohio, and North Carolina still active, the 2026 Senate map is far from settled. Every percentage point counts as both parties prepare for an intense midterm showdown. Stay with today's Blueprint News for more real-time forecasts, polling updates, and political analysis. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for trusted, data-driven election coverage you won't find anywhere else.